Good day, everyone. So, today I will discuss the topic about the moral or religious model and the biomedical or individual model. So, first, the moral or religious model. The moral or religious model have two parts, which is religious and spiritual origin. So, in religious and spiritual origin, there is punishment from God. Our example is due to displeasure. Second, evil spirit or possessed, witchcraft, bad karma, or did something evil in the past. Gift from God, crows to bear angelic. So the character weakness is corruptness, immortalness. So the example is villains in movies, refrigerator mothers, faking or unmotivated. So there's a lot in movie that the movie show the moral or religious model. So moral or religious model is oldest and most pervasive framework embraced by most cultures and religions, attributes impairment to the consequences of possession by evil spirits, punishment for wrongdoing or committed sins by the individual or the parents. So religious moral model is the moral model is historically the oldest and is less prevalent today. It provides the basis for the institutionalization, segregation, and marginalization of people with disabilities. Many cultures associate disabilities with sin and shame, and disabilities is often associated with feelings of guilt. For the individual with a disability, this model is particularly burdensome. The moral model stated that people with disabilities are embarrassing and pitiful. We should feel sorry for them. Up until the mid-1800s, most people thought about disabilities and about the people who had disabilities using the moral model. The moral model said that people with disabilities were bad people and that anyone with disabilities had probably done something wrong at some time. So the moral model said that having a disability was a punishment from God. So the moral or religious model believed that if you have a disability, it was a punishment from God. The moral model made parents embarrassed to have a son or daughter with disabilities. So many persons with disabilities were hidden away. So luoy usahay pag luoy ang ubang tao or luoy ang naay disability sa the moral or religious model kay nakatago sila or sometimes di sila mugawas kay syempre yan sila disabilities murag dili sila normal. Sometimes under the moral model, the public felt sorry for people with disabilities and offered them some support and assistance as charity cases. With the moral model, people with disabilities did not have a right to anything, so they always needed to be very thankful. So So the next topic is the biomedical individual model. So biomedical or individual models can be of many types, from animal models of human diseases to animal in vitro or modeling system for studying any aspect of human biology or disease. A detailed discussion of various types of models appeared in a National Research Council study, Models for Biomedical Research or NRC in 1985, and is appended to this report. A biomedical model is a surrogate for a human being or a human biologic system that can be used to understand normal and abnormal function from gene to phenotype and to provide a basis for preventive or therapeutic intervention in human disease. For example, characterization of mouse models of various dwarfing syndromes, cloning of mutated genes, and parallel comparative genetic mapping and cloning of genes for similar human syndromes have led to an understanding of various human dwarfing conditions and have suggested therapies based on biologic knowledge rather than shotgun testing. So, Examples, so there are examples of biomedical models. So X-rays, scans, blood tests, ultrasounds, mammograms, pap smear test, prescription medicine, surgery, hospitalization. So for diagnosis is identification of a disease or illness through doctor's observation or through the use of specific diagnostic test. And for the intervention or treatment refers to any action that is taken to improve health. So the medical model or individual model is focuses on the individual's medical condition and locates disability within the person. This model assumes that with medical treatment or intervention to the individual can be helped to overcome their limits. So that's all for today. So for today's video, the topic that I've discussed is the moral or religious model and the biomedical or individual model. Thank you so much.